Freddie Carlos Gray Jr. was a 25-year-old black man from Baltimore, Maryland, whose tragic death on April 19, 2015, became a national symbol of police violence and sparked widespread protests. Gray's story began on April 12, 2015, when he was arrested after running from the police in a high-crime area. Officers detained him and found a knife, which they claimed was illegal, although that was later contested in court. Gray was placed into a police van with his hands cuffed and his legs shackled. Importantly, though, he was not secured by a seatbelt, violating many department policies. Additionally, prior to being placed in the police van, some bystanders claimed that Gray was badly beaten by the police. During the van ride, Gray suffered severe spinal cord injuries. Many believe he was subjected to what's known as a rough ride, where officers intentionally drive erratically to injure restrained passengers. Gray fell into a coma and consequently died a week later from his injuries of what the medical examiner called a high-energy injury to his spine, similar to the trauma from what a car crash would cause. His death outraged many in Baltimore and beyond, setting off mass protests against police violence, structural racism, and the mistreatment of marginalized communities. While many protests were peaceful, some escalated into riots, with looting and property damage spreading through the city. In response, Maryland's governor declared a state of emergency and deployed the National Guard to restore order. 6 Baltimore police officers were charged in connection with Gray's death, including offenses like manslaughter, reckless endangerment, and second-degree depraved heart murder. However, none of the officers were convicted. Some were acquitted, and charges against others were dropped. This lack of accountability only deepened public frustration with the justice system. Freddie Gray's death became a flashpoint for the Black Lives Matter movement in Maryland. His case highlighted the systemic issues in policing, including a lack of officer accountability and the urgent need for reform. In 2017, Baltimore agreed to a $6.4 million settlement with Gray's family, but the broader fight for justice still continues, with calls for better police oversight, training, and accountability still resonating today. Freddie Gray's story serves as a powerful reminder of the deep-rooted challenges in the U.S. criminal justice system and the continuing struggle towards change.